Good day, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today, we will be reviewing Arrogant Bastard Ale. Now, I'm going to read everything that's on this bottle because you can't really get this bottle in Canada. And it's actually kind of cool. Okay, so first we got this, which made me laugh. Warning, some materials used in the color decorations on this product contain... sorry, I'm blind. Cadmium, a chemical known to the state of California to cause birth defects or other reproductive harm. So, do not, whatever you do, flake the paint off of this and drink it. Next, we have arrogance. The actor quality of being arrogant. Haughty. My cat's ass is in the picture. Undue assumption. Overbearing. Conceit. Arrogant Bastard Ale. This is an aggressive beer. You probably won't like it. It is quite doubtful that you have the taste or sophistication to be able to appreciate an ale of this quality and depth. We would suggest that you stick to the safer and more familiar territory. Maybe something with a multi-million-dollar ad campaign aimed at convincing you it's made in a little brewery, or one that implies that their tasteless fizzy yellow beer will give you more sex appeal. Perhaps you think multi-million-dollar ad campaigns make a beer taste better. Perhaps you're mouthing your words as you read this. The brewery, located in North County, San Diego. We are a small, honest brewery with unrealistically high, yet cantankerously unwavering standards. We concentrate on creating the most satisfying big character ales imaginable by using only the finest natural ingredients. And lots of them. It's an approach that leaves many bewildered, but it works for us, arrogant bastards, and we are the only ones that are worth satisfying. Ingredients. Nothing but the finest barley, most aggressive hops, cleanest water, our proprietary yeast, and abundance of arrogance. Alright, again, YouTube, we are drinking Arrogant Bastard Ale from San Diego, California, San Diego County, California. It's 7.2% alcohol. It's 1 pint, 6 fluid ounces. So 1 pint's 500 milliliters. I'm going with this as a bomber size, 650 milliliter bottle. As a shameless plug, this was brought to me by a buddy, Rick Cardamone. Thank you very much, Ricky. I'm going to review this. And my shameless plug for you, if anyone in the Niagara region is looking around to sell a house or buy a house, Rick Cardamone's the real estate agent for you. Realty Executive Niagara. Alrighty. Now, I didn't see this when I was reading the back of the bottle, but questions or comments. If you don't like this beer, keep it to yourself. We don't want to hear from any sniveling, yellow beer drinking wimps, because this beer wasn't made for you. I'm really excited about this beer. Even if I don't like it, I'm just excited to try it. I haven't had anything from Stone before. It's never been available here. Again, thank you very much, Rick. You are the man. He showed up at my house with this and said he was in a booze store, and he saw it, and he laughed and just thought of me. So I don't know if he's saying I'm arrogant or... I don't know. Well, there's still some beer in there to drink. Gonna come closer to the camera for a second. Down near the bottom there, nice and red. As you go up, it gets very dark brown. Nice creamy head on there. Very small, but it's a creamy off-white. Other than at the bottom where the glass is smaller, where you have the dark red, the rest of it's like a mahogany brown, so really nice looking. You can see through it. Not very easily, but you can. This stuff smells awesome. I get a lot of hops. Lots and lots and lots of malt on there. There's a tiny bit of yeast. The malt is fairly in your face. It smells like there might be a tiny bit of caramel malt in there. The hops are almost giving off a sprucey scent, but that malt, that hops, both mix nicely. The yeast is in there, and it almost gives it a Belgium smell. I love that smell. It's just great. It's in your face. The hops are in your face. The malt is in your face. The yeast is there to remind you that this is going to be a nice heavy beer. I'm actually really liking the smell of this. 7.2% alcohol. Will it have an alcohol taste? Doesn't have an alcohol smell, so let's give it a shot. Wow. That is, that's impressive. It almost has like a barley wine taste to it, in truth. Sorry, I plucked a nose hair earlier and it's just real ticklish right now. Nice and soft. A little bit of crispness to it at the same time, though. It goes over your tongue nicely, and you get a couple bubbles. It swallows it, easy drinking, smooth going down, but at the same time, in your face, kick you in the teeth. Right away, as soon as it comes in your mouth, you get that sweet, sweet malty taste, and it has a nice caramel hint to it. Has a little bit of a yeasty hint to it. Then as you drink it, it comes out and like bitch slaps you. But I mean, it's like being bitch slapped by a hot girl. You don't really mind it as much because it's a hot girl. This is a good beer, so it bitch slapping me doesn't really make me hate it. Just makes me go, wow. It's not something I've ever had here in Canada. Not something I've even ever had with any of the stuff that's been brought to me from other countries or stuff that I've picked up on my own on my travels. It's something different, something I haven't had before. It kind of has an Imperial IPA feel to it. Like, they say they use the most aggressive hops. I can see that. It's very aggressive, very hoppy. It's like I've eaten a whole bouquet of flowers. I mean, it's Valentine's Day. Super hoppy, super bitter, super piney. It's like I've been living on pine cones and pine needles and flowers for a month. It's there. It's in the back of your throat, but it doesn't burn the back of your throat or close it down. It's just there. It's there reminding you that they found something that probably has never been used for beer before. Most likely has. I mean, with an Imperial IPA or a 3-hopped or 4-hopped beer, it's just supremely hoppy. For all you guys that really, really like the Imperial IPAs, I'm sure you'll like this. I do too, which is strange because I usually hate that taste. But I actually really like this. I think I like it because it doesn't close your throat down. It's a surprise. The first sip, you're like, what did I just drink? That probably turns a lot of people off, that first sip, but if you are willing to drink more of it, it kind of tones down a little bit. I mean, I've had at least the 6 fluid ounces now, because this was a 1 pint cup. There's nothing left in my bottle, so the 6 fluid ounces plus a little bit more. I'm probably 7 or 8 fluid ounces down, and I'm liking it. Since I started talking, the bitterness has just faded away. So I mean, that bitter sensation is long lasting. It stays in the back of your throat. It reminds you that you just drank this thing. There's something sweet mixed in there too with that bitterness. There's this sweetness that you wouldn't have expected. It just kind of is there in the background. It's a session beer. It's not a beer I could chug. I'm not even going to try because I will be sick. It's not a beer that you'd want to drink 3 or 4 of in a night, but it's still a really nice beer. It has a really nice label. I'm going to keep the bottle, but I'll probably keep it on the back of the bottle shelf because I don't need anyone to lick the bottle or anything and then have birth defects. We don't need more albinos around. I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10. It is really good. I wish I could try some more Stone products because this is the first one I've ever had and I actually do like it. I love that little story about the brewery, about how it purposely tries to go above and beyond what people are used to. I was excited to try it. I was really excited to try it. And Ricky C, thank you very much. It was a really good beer. So Rick, you got a good choice. I know you were worried about what I'd think of it. Arrogant Bastard Ale, brought to me by Rick Cardamone of Realty Executives here in Niagara Falls. 7.5 out of 10. Stone Brewing. Try and get some of your beers in Canada. You'll probably have to not use cadmium on your bottles, though, if you're going to sell here in Canada. Alrighty. Thank you. Bye.